Number 14, the diameter of a cylinder is 2.5 inches and the height is 7.5 inches. Which equation can be used to find V, the volume of the cylinder, in cubic inches? So let's look at our formula first. Our formula for volume is volume equals capital BH, but it's not just the base. What capital B represents is the area of the base, and the area of the base times the height of the prism, which will be the distance between the two bases. So when we look at our shape, we got a picture of it right here. The diameter of the cylinder is 2.5 inches. So looking at our cylinder, we're going to take the top and look at it as a circle. Once we get that circle, we can take that diameter, which is the distance across the center going through the midpoint. And we have to find the area of the base, which is capital B. So when we look at capital B, it's a circle. And the formula for area of a circle is pi times the value of radius squared. Well, when we have the diameter is 2.5, the radius is half the diameter. So we need to find half of 2.5, which is 1 25/100. So we're starting to get the information we need. That gives us what we need for the radius. And now we need to know what is the height of this cylinder is 7.5 inches. So we say it's the distance between the two bases. We'll go ahead and highlight the circles of the two bases. This is like it's standing up, so its height will be 7.5 inches. So now we can take all this information that we've gathered and plug it back into our formula and see what works. So here's our formula once again. And let's see. We've got area of the base we know is pi times radius squared. And we know our height is 7.5. So we know when we looked at our radius, we multiply those together. We're trying to find the area of big B. So highlight our radius. When we look at this and we look at our answer choices, we know our radius is 1.25. So even when we look at this, we know that B and D aren't going to work because those weren't even values that we placed onto our circle. So when we look at our radius, we know that our radius is 1.25. There's only one answer choice that remains in there, and that will be C. So everything just, as long as we know how to work with the formula, we can eliminate answer choices. So which equation can be used to find V, the volume of the cylinder, in cubic inches? C. Volume equals pi times 1.25 squared times 7.5.